Willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde Stray Gods. Ja, wir sind im Tag 7, das heißt, die Verhandlung steht unmittelbar bevor. Jetzt müssen wir uns entscheiden, wen wir konfrontieren wollen. Ich bin mir halt nicht sicher, ob wir alle konfrontieren können oder nur einen. Ich fange mit Apollo an und wenn sich die Gelegenheit bietet, dann gehen wir noch zu Pan. Ich bin gespannt.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I care about him too.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
Bevor wir hier was sagen, es war ein interessantes Detail, dass das Orakel ein Shirt mit der Schlangengrube auf dem Rücken hatte, also der Club, in dem Medusa arbeitet, wohnt, wie auch immer. Wie kommt das denn zustande? Behalten wir mal im Hinterkopf. Das ist eine gute Frage. Wie stehen wir zu Apollo? Ich dachte, du wärst besser als das. Ich meine, ich glaube, er hat schon auf seine Art versucht, uns zu helfen. Aber er war halt einfach nicht sonderlich geschickt da drin. Denke ich. Dass er uns halt nichts gesagt hat, das war halt richtig gefailt. Da hat er nicht mitgedacht. Im besten Fall.
I'm not. I was surprised, sure. But I get why you did it. I think.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. Yeah, it was difficult to help without helping too much. Even pointing you at Pan. I was hoping he could be pressured into assisting more. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope this doesn't change things between us. You've come to mean a great deal to me.
Also das heißt, wir machen mehr oder weniger Schluss. Das heißt, ne, mal schauen. Und das heißt, ja klar, wir sind noch zusammen. Obwohl ich dieses Commitment ja eigentlich nicht wollte, für die Leute, die sich dran erinnern. Aber ja, ich will ihm jetzt nicht gut zureden, nur damit er sich besser fühlt. Ich lasse es mal hier bei der Mitte. Wir haben gerade andere Sachen, um die wir uns kümmern müssen. Das können wir hinterher aufräumen, denke ich mal.
I honestly don't know. I'll have to think about it.
I understand. I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. As always, if you need me, I'll stand by you.
Thank you.
Okay. Gut, wir haben die Chance, die anderen auch noch zu konfrontieren. Das ist sehr gut. Das will ich auf jeden Fall machen.
Pan? Are you here? Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich mich entschuldigen will. Ich meine, er hat auch sehr viel von uns ferngehalten. Auf der anderen Seite ist es halt seine Art, aber man muss nicht immer die Art von anderen entschuldigen. Das kann trotzdem eine schlechte Angewohnheit sein.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
Weiß ich, dass er unschuldig ist? Ah ja, klar, wir wissen jetzt, dass Athena das war, weil er war unmöglich dazu in der Lage, Furien auf Calliope zu hetzen. Soweit wir wissen.
I know you weren't behind Calliope's murder.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you?
Yep.
Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Ja, warum nicht? Kann es schaden, wenn wir ihm alles erzählen? Ich meine, im schlimmsten Fall werden wir hingerichtet. Das heißt, jede Information, die wir jetzt noch kriegen können, wäre wahrscheinlich nicht schlecht.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the Last Muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Ich würde gerne noch mal den genauen Wortlaut von der Prophezeiung hören. Vielleicht ist es wieder so ein Fall von, sie muss nur kurz sterben und dann wiederbelebt werden und dann sind alle glücklich? Aber ich weiß es nicht. Dann gehen wir noch zu Persephone. Schauen wir, was die zu sagen hat.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Ich glaube nicht, dass es da noch groß was zu bereden gibt. Ich frage einfach mal direkt.
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your leave. And I'm the one who apologizes?
Beide.
I could go first, if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
Schon.
It's a start.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Ich meine, schon, wir sind gerade mehr oder weniger auf dem Weg zum Schafott. Ich meine, am Anfang waren wir ziemlich lost. Das war ja der Sinn vom ersten Lied. Also wir waren komplett, wir wussten nicht, was vorne und hinten ist, mehr oder weniger. Und jetzt hatten wir die ganze Zeit einen Plan, wir haben Leuten geholfen, wir haben einen Sinn im Leben. Also ich glaube, wir hatten nicht genug Zeit, es zu vermissen, aber wir haben die eine Woche richtig gut genutzt.
Miss a life of drudgery? Sure to end in death? Hell no. Even with the trial, this is still better.
Then you made the right decision in Hades.
I don't know. I guess so.
I imagine the choice will haunt you, won't it?
Ich habe das weniger als unsere Wahl gesehen. Also ich habe das so gesehen, Freddy hat sich dafür entschieden, dass ihr Opfer was wert sein sollte. Und hätten wir unsere Göttlichkeit aufgegeben, dann wäre das Opfer umsonst gewesen. Das war ihre Entscheidung. Ich habe die akzeptiert. Ich habe nicht für mich entschieden. Ja, ich habe nicht für mich entschieden. Also, genau. Gut, da geht's jetzt zum Gericht, wie es ausschaut. Mit einem kleinen Abstecher.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart you remain. I do not sail in vain. Okay, here we go. Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Oh.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we?
Wir haben jeden von denen geholfen. Also wenn die uns jetzt in den Rücken fallen, dann haben sie es nicht anders verdient.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Guter Punkt. Warum? Also, erstmal hat sie das Wissen für sich behalten. Es gab keinen Diskurs. Sie hat alleine bestimmt, was zu tun ist. Und zum anderen ging es hier eigentlich um die Gerichtsverhandlungen, wo der Mord von Calliope verhandelt werden sollte. Also soll sie gerne sagen, warum sie das jetzt aufbringt.
I have to ask, why are you bringing this up at my trial? What's the connection?
Execution is an extreme measure, Grace. Yet, it is sometimes necessary.
For someone who claims to be about saving lives, you seem to find it necessary an awful lot.
Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll
Aber halt
do
nicht mehr.
anything?
Sie hält sie am Leben, aber halt nicht mehr. Wir haben ja gesehen, jeder von denen war psychisch im Prinzip komplett kaputt. Jeder Einzelne. Mehr oder weniger. Ich meine, da steht mein Wort gegen ihres. Wir haben keinen hieb- und stichfesten Beweis, außer die Furien, aber selbst da könnte man sagen, es gibt keinen Beweis, dass sie die Macht hat, die Furien zu kontrollieren. Wir haben ja dauernd gehört, das konnte vielleicht Zeus, aber wahrscheinlich auch nicht. Gehen wir erstmal mit dem Mitgefühl. Ich weiß nicht, ob das der richtige Weg ist.
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the Last Muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Ja, wir kennen die Wahrheiten, die soll jetzt auf den Tisch. Einfach nur Fakten schaffen, keinen Vorwurf machen, sondern einfach nur sagen, wie es ist.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts?
Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
This I know. Once the muse is dead, questions creep. They'll burrow in my head. What did I do? What didn't I do? All this time, you've shown us what to sing. Wisdom. wisdom. That's what you bring, is that still true?
This coming from you. You're lost, little boy. You've lost all perspective. You're ready to throw this away. You call that wise? Nobody needs to make a sacrifice. None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
So romantic, me and you. I wouldn't wanna be cut to pieces. We're just anybody.
Grace, I love you. Well, not in that way. I just meant to say, you're great, Grace, and I'm with you. Or I'm not with you, I'm just, you know what I mean.
Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'll need to stand here too. I really need to. Please do accept my apology.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, a Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
I forgive you, Athena.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
Oh Mann. Uff. Ich hoffe, das war die richtige Entscheidung.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
I think it's about time, don't you?
Du übernimmst die Führung?
Wait, you're leading the chorus now?
Only for the moment. That's what we need to tell you. We've decided to disband the chorus. No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found a new way.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
Seid ihr alle dieser Meinung?
You all agreed to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest. It's what Calliope fought for. It seems appropriate. I only wish you were here to see it.
Calliope would definitely approve.
Yes, well, it'll be up to us to pick up the pieces if this all falls apart.
We have to try. What other choice do we have?
Was ist mit Athene?
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
Also, gar keine Regeln?
It's hard to picture the idols living without rules. Medusa comes to mind, for instance. Think she'll be okay with mortal laws?
We're not certain where Medusa is, actually. We believe Athena may have dealt with her before the trial. As for the others, I suppose they'll have to answer to mortal authorities now.
These authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
I don't see why not.
Aber war Medusa nicht auch bei der Verhandlung? Ich hatte mich eigentlich schon gefreut, dass sie auch mit dabei ist.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
Could you all give Grace and I a moment, please? Well, you did it. You survived.
Wie haben wir die Prophezeiung erfüllt? Weil es die Idole an sich jetzt nicht mehr gibt? Oder wie?
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
And now you're leading the idols. I'm proud of you.
And you. You stood your ground with Athena and won. A feat even the mightiest idols have never accomplished.
Wasn't like I had much choice, right?
I didn't stand by you at the trial solely to earn your forgiveness, but...
Ja, ich schätze mal, es gibt doch eine gewisse Chemie zwischen den beiden. Ich habe mich ja dagegen gesträubt, aber so wie sie sich dann verhalten haben, es hat ja schon gepasst. Also das hat ja nicht irgendwie aufgezwungen gewirkt. Also ja.
Are you kidding right now? Of course you're forgiven. 100 times over.
What do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Always. Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson, appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Auf jeden Fall.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Na cool. Dann...
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion, then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
Aw.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Apollo.
Other than whining like a sad puppy every moment that you've been away?
I haven't been... Well, all right. Maybe just a little. But mostly I've been taking charge of the idols remaining at Olympus, helping them ease into life with the mortals.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Let's grad sagen.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
I've also been tidying up the beach house, finding the Oracle, a new place to live.
A new place to live? Why?
So he can invite you to live in his little beachside hovel, that's why.
I was going to say that myself. Later, when you were finished and back for good.
I really like that idea. Assuming you've hosed the entire place down a few times.
I'm in charge of the renovations. I'd have preferred to burn the entire place down and start over, but...
It's quite livable now that Persephone's had her way with it. We can talk about this more later.
Okay. Ja, wie schaut's mit Persephone aus?
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
Oh.
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't.
Oh.
I came by to give you all my regards, such as they are. After this, you likely won't see me for quite some time.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Verständlich.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Also heißt, Hermes ist non-binary. Das ist mir bisher nie aufgefallen, dass sie von Hermes, dass sie halt they, them benutzen. Gut, dann fehlt noch
What about
Pan.
Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Persephone, could we just meet you there?
Fine. I will, however, begin drinking without you.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
You, Grace. It's always you.
Take my hand for a minute. Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like. Now I've opened my eyes, finally stepped into the light. Wouldn't you know it was here the whole time? The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. I now know it's true, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
How will you feel years from now? Everything's changing so fast.
We have eternity to work it out. With you, I think it will last. The courage we need to be joyful, something you've helped me find. No matter where we go, we'll take it slow, and I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Ja, das war Stray Gods. Ich fand's richtig episch. Also, ich fand, die Lieder hatten Höhen und Tiefen, es gab bessere und schlechtere, aber alles in allem finde ich das Spielkonzept richtig geil. Und das, was sie da versucht haben, dass man durch die Wahlen das Lied beeinflusst, egal ob man das Lied im Detail dann perfekt fand oder nicht, ist es vollkommen egal. Allein schon das zu versuchen und so durchzuziehen, ist komplett episch und die verdienen so viel Respekt dafür, dass sie das gemacht haben. Ich finde es schade, dass sie Pech hatten, dass sie es mehr oder weniger gleichzeitig mit Baldur's Gate 3 rausgebracht haben, weil ich hoffe, dass so viele Menschen auf dieses Spiel aufmerksam werden und das spielen, weil die hätten es so verdient. Ich fand die Geschichte richtig gut erzählt, ich fand die Charaktere alle richtig gut und auch vielschichtig. Und ich hoffe, die machen sowas in der Art nochmal, vielleicht sogar eine Fortsetzung, wobei ich das jetzt eher nicht glaube, aber ich hoffe, sie machen sowas in der Art irgendwie nochmal, weil ich fand es von vorne bis hinten einfach nur richtig, richtig gut. Also Props zu allen, die an diesem Spiel mitgearbeitet haben und ja, ich wünsche denen allen Erfolg der Welt. Und ja, ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Lasst es mich gerne in den Kommentaren wissen, wie ihr das fandet. Auch, ja, wie ihr mein Ende fandet. Ich bin immer noch ein bisschen hin und her gerissen, ob Apollo die richtige Wahl war, aber ich denke, es hat sich irgendwie dahin entwickelt. Ich habe ihn ja einmal abblitzen lassen, aber irgendwie es ging immer mehr in diese Richtung. Ja. Genau, das war Stray Gods. Und damit verabschiede ich mich und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Game. Bis denn. Servus.